It is a gorgeous late March day, very windy, but we're going to make the most of it. Getting all fueled up here with our coffee too. Whoa! All right, we are ready to go. We are going to be cleaning out the chicken coop today. I do the deep litter method, so the kind of bedding just kind of builds up, but twice a year we clean it out, and today is that day. So we'll be cleaning it out, adding to our compost bin, hopefully adding some more roosting bars in there, because we are adding some of our littler chicks to the existing flock tonight. So I'll get into how we add new chickens to our flock. We're cleaning out, we are enjoying the sunshine, so let's get to it. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Ooh, a mess. I do see an egg. Someone laid an egg in the middle. That's weird. Since it's spring, they are up to laying about one a day, so lots of eggs. Ooh. Ha, yeah. Hey. Hi, ladies. You're getting a makeover. All right. I'll set this aside. Oops. Okay, so step one for us today is just going to be get everything out of there. We tried to make this pretty level with where the wheelbarrow would be, although there is a lip here, so you can't just scoop it out. And one thing that makes it a little bit easier to clean is that we recycled some laminate floors that we took out in our house when we moved in. We replaced them with hardwood, but that is what is at the bottom of the coop, so it makes it a lot easier to clean and also protects that wood underneath. So let's get to it. Okay, it's kind of raining. I hope this lets up soon. So I have two options because, as you can see, one wheelbarrow full, I'm gonna have a bunch of them. So do I want to go up and around? My compost is up there at the edge of the field. Or do I want to navigate the prickers, try to make a path? I think I'm gonna go with path. I'm lazy. How can we get from point A to point B the fastest? And I think it's that. That was a very bad idea. We'll be going the long way next time. That was almost a disaster. Tripod down, and I almost had chicken manure all over me. I keep these wooden eggs in there whenever we get new chickens. I think I'm like so wise in teaching them how to lay, but I saw it online. I think it might help at least get them to be comfortable and know what they need to do in the nest box. Okay, let's hit it. Okay, here's our compost station. We obviously need to add more to this, but we're getting a really good base of chicken manure. I think I'm going to start in the next compartment next time I come up. Look at how beautiful this tree is. I swear it flowered overnight. Gorgeous. Spring is here. Off to the compost pile. Okay, so we're pretty well cleaned out here. Need to clean off that roost bar. Then we're gonna put more roost bars in here. One thing I did want to show you is this is what was at the bottom. So it's been composting the longest, but you see this is just really fine. It's going to make great compost. Okay, so with the little chickens in here, starting tomorrow, we're going to keep the run closed, no free ranging, because there's going to be a lot of changes, just acclimating the flock. So I don't want to introduce free ranging quite yet. So we want to make sure that the run is optimal as well. So we got a wood chip delivery a few months ago from Chip Drop. I have a video on that. I will definitely link that. It has been a great resource, but I'm going to get some chips down in here so it's not so muddy. So we'll do that. So we just want to get it spread just a little bit. We tilled some of the other ones up over there, and then this will be great for them to kind of scratch through. I'm sure there's good grubbies in here, and it'll keep them entertained for a while as well. So let's go back to the coop and get the wood chips and straw in there, and then that'll be a wrap on this project. Okay, we are going to get some bedding in here. I am opting, this is upside down, I'm opting for the fine. You can do the chunkier stuff, but we have those thicker flakes, and I'm just gonna save them since we're expecting a couple of rounds of baby chickens this summer. So we'll save them for that because I don't like to give them fine. I think they have a tendency to eat it, and they shouldn't. So we have a pretty big coop, so I think I'm just gonna put the whole bag in. Cozy. So I left it pretty sparse by the door. The door gets the most traffic. Our chickens don't really spend too much time in the coop. We don't have food in here for them. We don't have water in here for them. They have a really big run. They have a covered space under their run, so they spend most of their time outside. So this really doesn't get too messy. So before it all blows away, it's like a windstorm here, I am going to close the door. The last thing we have to do is get the nest boxes refreshed with some new straw. Okay, last step here. Whoa, straw in the nest boxes. I think I have to go to the barn to get more. I am ready for some water, a snack, and a shower. But well, maybe I can make this work. Okay, this will be enough for the time being. Maybe I'll get some more tomorrow. And that is a wrap on our biannual Coop Clean Out. I should do a video on just our regular maintenance, but really you just add more shavings about once a week. It really keeps the stink down, and in our coop, because they're not in there a lot, it's primarily under the roost bars where they sleep at night. And then, you know, we just change out the nest box every so often. So this is a really low maintenance way to do things, and it's a great way to compost. Instead of composting a lot of my food, what I do is just give the scraps to the chickens, and then I compost their waste. So win-win for everybody. And we are ready. I can't get this latch. I'll have to do it when I'm not on camera. And then we are going to be ready for the new chickens. So that's like an undercover in the guise of night mission. We put our chickens in there once the other chickens have gone to bed. So we will go get some dinner, devise our plan for which chickens we're putting in here tonight, and then I'll catch you back here then. Okay, we are back inside. We're just gonna make some burrito bowls or taco salad for dinner. So I have some frozen peppers sauteing up. I have some leftover chopped up onions from breakfast, and then I'm going to slice the rest of these. When you're having burritos, what is better than some nice sauteed peppers and onions? We'll get those cooking. Wow. In the oven, I just made some tortilla chips really quickly. I took 2 tortillas, cut them up, drizzled them with oil, and then baked them on 350 for about 20 minutes. Just flip them in between, season them a little bit. This is a really good option if you don't have tortilla chips on hand, or like in our house with portioning, once one of those bags is open, it's going to get eaten. So this is nice just to make for one meal. Okay, we also have some frozen corn that we had preserved that I'm going to put in here as kind of just our toppings for our bowl. We're just going to work our way through some of the instant microwave rice that we have for this tonight. I want to make my own instant rice in the freeze dryer, but we'll work through this first. All right, so while we're working on dinner, let's talk a little bit about our strategy for the chickens tonight. So we've had the chickens, well, I panic bought some chickens. So they're a couple of weeks apart. So some of the chicks we have are bigger than the other ones, but the oldest ones are about 12 weeks old. And they're ready to go outside when they're feathered and when you've kind of weaned them off of the heat. So they're all off of heat, they're all feathered. Some are larger than others. So I think we're going to take maybe 6 of them out to the coop tonight, give the others maybe a week to get a little bit bigger, not be bullied over the food, things like that. So the benefit of putting them in at night is, so like pecking order is a real thing. The hens will not appreciate newcomers. So there's a few different things you can do to acclimate them. What we choose to do is put them in at night, so when they wake up, it's just like, oh, new friends. I'm sure it won't go that well, but we've had success with it in the past. It's just a couple of days of everyone learning the lay of the land. So we'll go out tonight, we'll pick which ones we're gonna put in there with them and see how it goes. So it's dark already. We're eating dinner pretty late here. The day got away from us. But tonight's the night. It was like 70 degrees today, so the weather is finally nice enough, and we're feeling as comfortable as we ever will. Okay, now the last step that I'm gonna put in here is just some shredded chicken that we have. I cooked one in the Instant Pot the other day just for this purpose, so we could use it for different types of meals. Oh, I've melted the handle of this. Oops. Okay, let's put our bowl together here. I'm gonna start with some spring mix. I'm gonna put my cheese on top of that because I want the hot toppings to kind of melt that. All right, and I'm opting for no rice, a little low carb. I'm gonna load up on salsa here. And then go in with a dollop of homemade Greek yogurt, kind of substituting for sour cream. And then we will top it off with a few tortilla chips. And that's our dinner for tonight. So I'm going to go eat this, and then we will go pick out which chickens are going to the coop tonight. Now, as chickens mature, so when they start to lay eggs, that's when they become more docile. So at this age, they are very flighty and not super easy to handle. All right, one down, we have a white leghorn. What? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, that was certainly some excitement. So we're going out with 3 in tow. to get the next batch. I got it. Okay, I think I got the Jersey Giant. Maybe that other one is. Oh boy, oh boy. She wanted to come. Wow. Okay, so we will have 7 in there tonight, which I think is good because we want to give a few of these to a friend, and then there's the rest of these are kind of on the smaller side, so we'll give them some more time to grow in here. So mission accomplished. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Okay, close it. All right, exploring. Look at that nice new bedding, cozy new home. Now, words of advice. Stick together and fend for yourselves tomorrow. Send the Jersey Giant in first. All right, good luck. Okay, so I think that's it for tonight's activities. The chickens are in there. We'll just check on them tomorrow. Hope everything goes well, so we'll check in then. Okay, so out the window, I could see that a couple of the little chickens are out and they're eating, which that usually takes a while. And the big chickens are all in the corner, like huddling in the corner. So something weird is going on. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. And we're gonna go see what's happening. How's it going in here without your sisters? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 left in there. I can't believe we had 15. Like I said, I panic bought. I really didn't keep track of how many we got, but we have meat birds coming in, I think, about 10 days. So we'll need to get them out of there sometime this week and get it nice and cleaned out. It's important between rounds of birds that you clean it really well to prevent disease. Oh my God. It is so beautiful. Have you been invaded? All right, so you can see only 2 are out. It looks like the Jersey Giant and probably the largest white leghorn. Very unsure, but at least no active bullying, so that's super positive. Like I said, through the window I could see them eating and drinking, which is positive. Sometimes the big girls are such bullies that takes a while to get established. I think the best part of putting new chickens out is this is the first time they've been outside, so they are so curious. It just shows like what an awesome life we're giving them and how much they're going to love it. They are just pecking around, so curious. It's awesome. All right. Let's see what's going on in the coop. Now, it'll be really important not to let these little chickens out. Like I said, they're flighty. I don't think I'll be able to catch them, and they don't know this is their home, so they won't come back. Oh, did I scare you? Oh, look, you can tell that's where they laid last night. All right, well, I would say the mission of getting the flock acclimated has gone well, or as well as it could be. It'll be a few days of an adjustment period, we'll keep them in the run rather than free ranging, and then we'll kind of wean them on free ranging. But that was a successful day in the chicken coop, and I will keep you updated on how our little family's coming together. So thanks, and we will see you next time.